What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. Before we start the video, there is a scammer that is pretending to be me on Instagram, and I don't know if he's on other socials as well. And so please be careful. I will never offer any type of services or help, especially in DMs. And I will never text you first. I will never DM you first. And if you want to make sure you are following all of my official socials, there are going to be links to all my socials in the description and in the first comment below. So please be careful. Don't fall for any of these scams. Also, before we start the video, there will be a link in the description below to Binance.com, which is one of the world's biggest crypto exchanges. Using my link to sign up on Binance.com will give you a 20% discount every time you have to pay a transaction fee. There will also be a link to my Twitch channel below where I stream almost every single night, playing video games, of course, and having a good time, watching some funny videos, all that. If you have extra couple of seconds, you can drop by. We'd love to have you there. Now, let's jump into the video. So today we're going to talk about the exact same strategy that I've been using since a couple of months now. I think 2 months, over 2 months. And so if you have been a part of my channel, you know that I love scalping, first of all, because I don't have the time or the patience to stay in the market for a long time. The longer you stay in the market, the higher your chances are of losing a trade and vice versa. But that's a gamble or a risk that I'm not willing to take just because it's unnecessary. Once I'm into a profit, once I've made a decent bit of profit, I leave the market. So I've been scalping with the 1 minute strategy that I found very useful for myself. And before I made a video about this strategy, I tested it well for over a month and then I shared it with you guys. So if you guys are familiar with the strategy, I've been using it only for sell setups because naturally I find selling more easier. Just I don't know why, don't ask. It's just how it is. It happens naturally. And so today, I'm also going to talk about a method that I've been using, and it's a very well-known method, supply and demand, for a possible buying strategy that I'm still working on. I've been testing it out for a couple of days now, but I want to share it with you guys just now. It's pretty much this basics supply and demand zones. It's nothing rocket science. I'll talk about it a little bit today. So first of all, let me give you guys a quick run through of what the sell strategy is that I use for my daily, almost daily, 5 times a week or 4 times a week setups, right? For daily trades. Very simple, very basic. The first thing I look for or I want the market or I want from the market is to shoot up like this, right? And then there will come a point where the market will get tired. The buying pressure, the bullish momentum will start getting weak. Okay, it will slow down. Market will show signs of exhaustion. It will show signs of fatigue, that it is tired, and it will start going sideways. And eventually, it will start going lower. It will start creating market structure to the downside. So when this happens, when the market starts going up, right? What I look for is basically a head and shoulders pattern. So I'll wait for the market to go up like this, right? And then it will create a shoulder. It'll go up like this. It will create a shoulder. Then it will create a head, the middle body. Then it will drop down, create a shoulder on the right side, and then it will start going down. Now, look, sometimes what it does is it shoots up, starts making a shoulder, head, makes a shoulder, and drops down. Sometimes it likes to play with the emotions of the traders. It will take a very long time before dropping down. So you can see it goes up here, right? And then comes down, starts going sideways, and then starts dropping down, right? So this is where they like to test the patience of traders that are still into the market, that are still in a trade. And so I don't do that. What I do is I wait for the market to go up like this, right? Once it's created a shoulder, creates a head, I will wait for the neckline to be broken. Once the neckline is broken, for this one, once this is broken, I enter for a sell right away. I think I also took a trade over here. I sent the picture as a proof in my Telegram, which will also be in the link below. Public Telegram, it's free, don't worry about it. And so what I aim for is 10 pips, 10 to 15 pips per trade. Now remember, this method gives you multiple trade setups possibilities per day. Okay, I know it sounds impossible, but it is true. You can backtest it and you will see it provides multiple setups per day for a sell opportunity. And so I took, I think, 2 trades over here, and I sent the picture, like I said, in the group as a proof. And so that's all I do. If I can take 2 trades, I aim for 30 pips per day. So 15 pips per trade. So 15 plus 15, 30 pips. Or anywhere from 10 to 30 basically is my range per day. If I can make 10 pips, I'm happy with that. I leave the market. If I can make 15, happy. 20, happier. 25, 30, happiest. I leave. Okay, I am not greedy. One thing, I said this yesterday in my Telegram, one thing that's kept me in the markets for years since this long is my scalping techniques. I get into the market, I take a profit, decent profit, I leave. It doesn't matter what the profit is. A profit is a profit. I like to look at my profits over time, okay, over a period of time, over a longer period of time. So that's what I consider as a profit for myself, not what I make daily. Okay, that doesn't bother me. And so that's for a buying, for a selling scenario. You can see right here as well, there's an opportunity. This is picture perfect. This is so good. I love this setup so much. Where the market, this one as well, where the market goes up, starts going sideways, and then drops. Market goes up, drops. Market goes sideways and drops. So why do I love these setups so much? Is because it creates some market structure before dropping. So the more it creates market structure, the better it is going to be. The more guaranteed of a trade it's going to be. Okay, sometimes you can see it does that, okay, and it somehow breaks the neckline and reverses. So that's mainly because, first of all, it's not at the top of a structure, of a market structure. So basically, this one is more trusted than this one. Why? Because this is at the highest point, right? So you want to sell at the highest and you want to buy at the lowest, right? This is how the market makers do it. And so this is how everybody should do it as well. So the higher the structure is, the better in a selling scenario. And the lowest the structure is in a buying scenario, the better. And so for a buying scenario, what I do is the market will start falling. Okay. You can see market is falling, falling, falling. And so what I like for the market to do is I like for it to create an inverse head and shoulder. As you can see over here, this is a head and shoulder upside down. Oops. Like this. Oh. This is the shoulder, this is the head, and this is the shoulder, and the market goes up. And so what I like to do is I like for the market to do this, right? It comes down. Now you can see this is the highest market structure right here. Before the market goes down, this is the highest high it created. And so the market starts reversing here. And what it does is it creates a higher market structure. Now, most of the times, what the market is going to do is it's going to come down after creating a new market structure, a higher market structure. It is going to come down and it's going to test this order block right here or this demand zone. So these are the demand zones. The one at the top are the supply zone. In other words, this is a resistance and this is a support, right? So the market in some of the scenarios, it's going to come down and test this one. And in other scenarios, it's going to come down and test this one. Now, my personal favorite is this one. If the market, and one more thing, keep this in mind. If the market goes up, creates a higher market structure, and drops down below right away, this setup is going to be the perfect setup. If it starts going sideways, higher, 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 it takes a long time, this setup is going to be invalid. So it only works if it's happening very quickly. And let me show you an example of this. I took a trade here a couple of days ago, and this is perfect example for a buying scenario. So you can see the market is falling, falling, falling. It comes down, reverses, creates new market structure right here. Might be very hard for you to see. So you can do two things. You can either place a horizontal line at the high of this, and you can see that this high is broken, or you can turn this into a line chart and you can see that this peak is higher than this peak. So since a new market structure has been created, a new higher high has been created, I know that the market is going to reverse from here for a couple of minutes, couple of hours, doesn't matter. All I know is it's going to reverse from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to label this last push to the downside, right? This whole selling pressure. Which one am I looking at? Let me show you. This one. So this last red candles, all of these, is what I'm going to mark. This is going to be my demand zone. And as you can see, when the market comes back to that, this is going to be my, after that, this is going to be my buying. This is going to be my buying area right here. This is going to be my entry. And I'm going to target that highest high that the market has previously created. And so you can see this is almost at 3 to 1. I exited the market at, I think, 1.5. I think over here somewhere. Or was it 1.7? I think it was 1.75, something like this. So over here at this imbalance, this area right here, let me show you guys. Somewhere over here, right? I exited the market over here. But you can see a couple of minutes, right? How long does it take? It takes almost 7 minutes. So like I said, this is what I like to do. And you can see the market after creating that high, right? It reversed right away. It came down very, very, very fast. It came down just in a couple of minutes and gave us a buying opportunity. So the faster the market comes back like this, not fast. I don't mean just one single candle, boom, it just crashes. No, even that's sketchy as hell. And I wouldn't enter the market no matter how promising it looks. But like this, slowly but gradually, not that fast of a drop, not that slow of a comeback, just, something in the middle, comes back within a couple of minutes, gives us a nice buying opportunity. And you can see the market reversed for a couple of hundred pips from here. And so this is what I like to trade, right? This is the buying setups that I'm looking at right now. Even over here, you can see, even over here, the market is falling, right? It's falling, boom, falls down, comes back up, creates new market structure. And not only that, comes back right away, right? Comes back right away into that last order block or the demand zone over here. And you can see, again, you can see gives us a nice scalping opportunity right here. You can target the highs. That's it. Almost a 2 to 1, 1.8 to 1 reward to risk ratio. But you can see what I mean, right? I would like to mention I trade only gold, only on the 1 minute time frame, not on any other time frame, not any other instrument, only gold. And so you can backtest this yourself and see how it works. But yeah, this is it. Until the next time, I'm gonna keep you guys posted with the buying setups, with the buying strategies. But for now, this is what I'm looking at for now, and it's going pretty good, pretty well. So that's it. I hope you guys learned something from this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I will try my best to get back to you guys. And yeah, like always, appreciate you guys. See you guys in the next video.